Now foremost, what I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite this as integral e raised to the power of x positive e raised to the power of x times dx, positive e raised to the power of x negative e raised to the power of x times dx. Now consider this quantity. Now this is e raised to the power of x positive e raised to the power of x times dx. Now from the law of indices, a raised to the power of m positive n can be written as a raised to the power of m multiplied with a raised to the power of n, right? So this is going to be integral e raised to the power of x times e raised to the power of e raised to the power of x times dx. Okay, fair enough. Now let me take this e raised to the power of x and rewrite it over here. So e raised to the power of x times e raised to the power of e raised to the power of x. Now let me check out the differentiation of e raised to the power of e raised to the power of x. What would be the output? Now if I were to differentiate this would give me e raised to the power of x multiplied with the differentiation of e raised to the power of x followed by the differentiation of the quantity that you have exponent, that's going to be x. If I were to write them out, this is going to be e raised to the power of e raised to the power of x. Differentiation of e raised to the power of x is going to be e raised to the power of x. And differentiation of x is going to be dx. So if I were to place a dx here, I would exactly produce everything which I've just mentioned. So in other words, this quantity e raised to the power of x times e raised to the power of e raised to the power of x times dx can be replaced with the derivative d of e raised to the power of e raised to the power of x, right? Fair enough. Okay, now we have to place the second part. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to consider the second part. What is that? Integral e raised to the power of x negative e raised to the power of x times dx. Now by the law of inverse, I can rewrite this as e raised to the power of x times e raised to the power of negative e raised to the power of x times dx. Now go up over here and you write them now, e raised to the power of x times e raised to the power of negative e raised to the power of x times dx. Now let me check the derivative of e raised to the power of negative e raised to the power of x. What would be the output? We differentiate this quantity, so that would give us e raised to the power of negative e raised to the power of x. Next, derivative of e raised to the power of x, this quantity with the negative sign, followed by the derivative of x, right? Now this is going to be producing me e raised to the power of e raised to the power of x with a negative sign. Derivative of this is going to be e raised to the power of x with a negative sign. Derivative dx has to be just placed dx because that will indicate the derivative of x. So this is what we have got and this is what we actually started with. Okay, so now the all important fact is we will have to represent this by a derivative. Now we would be able to do that if only I placed a negative sign over here or a negative sign inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a negative sign outside. So let me place a negative sign outside. So that would mean a negative sign will follow. That will mean I will have a positive sign over there. So in place of this, I'm going to replace this. So this is going to be integral negative d of e raised to the power of negative e raised to the power of x. This is what we have got. Now all of this is just for your understanding. So now I'm going to rewrite this so that I can have a better look at it. So d of e raised to the power of e raised to the power of x negative d of e raised to the power of negative e raised to the power of x times, I don't have to place this dx, okay, so that dx is not needed. So this is what we have got. So what is this? This is very much similar to the usual integral that we encounter, integral of dx, and that is going to be x positive c. So this is going to be e raised to the power of e raised to the power of x followed by a negative sign and then e raised to the power of negative e raised to the power of x positive arbitrary constant c. Now that is the output for this question. Thank you.